Hey there guys, Dex here, and I've got a lesson for you on a cool little grouping fill. So we're going to start with this. We're going to play a bass drum and a crash cymbal together, and then a hi-hat, and this is kind of like replicating the start of a groove. We normally play like a fill where it's like groove, 2, 3, 4, fill, 2, 3, 4, groove. But and sometimes you do like half a bar. People tend to start fills on beat 3, so 1, 2, 3, 4, and that's when they go for the fill. This one starts on beat 2, so a little bit more kind of strange, but I'm trying to push you guys into some slightly more uncomfortable places in order to stretch you and make you better at the drums. So this one is kind of starting a groove, crash, and then at this point you think, I'm going to start the fill now actually, and this is where this start of the fill is going to happen. So we're going to play right hand down on the snare drum, nice and loud, followed by left, left. So crash, and coming down, so still got that back beat there where the snare would normally be, right, left, left. Really heavy right hand, very, very soft left hand. And then the right hand's going to go down to the floor tom. So we have 1, 2, 3, right hand down to the floor tom. Right, left, left, right, followed by another left, followed by another right. Now, if we're thinking in terms of groupings, which sometimes help when we get into these more complex fills, you can think of it as a 3 followed by a group of 5. So we're going to have 1, 2, 3, right, left, left on the snare, and then right hand's going to go to the floor tom. And a common sticking for a group of 5 is right, left, left. And we're just going to do that. Right hand on the floor, left hand on the snare, right, left, left, heavy right, soft left. And that just helps your brain kind of chunk it together. So in the same way, when you like read phone numbers, rather than having like a whole load of digits in a row, they kind of split it into short groupings, which they kind of separate, and it just helps your brain process it. It's the same thing on the drums. Rather than having a really complicated long strings of notes, you're thinking 3, 5, and then what we're going to have at the end. So we're going to have a group of 4. So we're just going to play right, left, back on the snare drum with the right hand, and then right, left, back on the floor tom. So the group of 3, right, left, left. Group of 5, down on the floor tom, right, left, left. And then a group of 4 just going right, left. Right hand dropping down, left hand in between. So you can think of it as 3, 5, 4. And again, there's no rule to kind of how you split it up. However you work this stuff out in your brain doesn't really matter so much, as long as you're able to pull off these fills effectively. So, you know, it's like some of the fills, people pepperoni, apple, coconut. That works, you know, even as good as a 1 E and a 2 and 3 and 4 E and. You know, however you count it and however it goes on in here, as long as it sounds good here, it's fair game. So anyway, but this one, crash, and 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, and then you're out. So it's just a case of then trying to get this long string of notes, which just works. So crash, and 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, crash, and 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, and then try and work it into your playing, speed it up. You get the picture. So lots of cool things you can do with it, experiment with it, and then make it your own. And if you're thinking, hey, that sounds pretty cool, experiment with some more of these different groupings. Take random numbers and try and just make them resolve into 4/4. So a little bit of maths involved, but it's, you know, it's basic theory in terms of drumming. So it's worth getting into. A lot of people resist the kind of theory, but the more you understand of it, the better you're going to be at this stuff. And if you want to get deeper into that, I've got a whole load of courses on kind of rhythms and this note reading stuff, and stuff that's going to help you just feel like more masterful behind the drum kit, rather than kind of, am I allowed to do this? Is this something drummers do? Okay, and you'll be sitting there going, this is what drummers do. So it just gives you that confidence. So if you want to get more into that, sign up as a channel member, and it's pretty good stuff. But you guys take care anyway. I hope you've enjoyed the lesson and got something useful from that. And yeah, I'll see you guys soon.